We are back to the seamstress locker today. We're going through all of it. This is the end of just this trailer. Remember, there's a whole nother 10 by 10 that we're gonna pick up, and that was in the $2,000 that we spent. So we're gonna pick that up tomorrow and keep going through it. I was gonna split it up, and then I was gonna post the whole video on a different channel where you can watch the whole thing in probably 10 hours. We do wanna thank everybody that came out to our meet and greet. A lot of y'all gave us gifts, and we just do appreciate it. And the Carden family, check it out. I got it. I got the knife. I'm gonna be using it today. I do appreciate it, and thank everybody else for the other gifts, and we met some awesome people, so we do appreciate that. But there is a counter down below, beep, bop, boop, somewhere right there. I think it's upwards of $13,000, I think. And we have this, and again, a ton more. So without further ado, let's get this thing rolling. If you guys have been watching, you know that this locker has a lot of fabric in it, and we did just find out that Joann's actually, they're no more.
They're no more.
Yep, like Michael's bought them. This just looks like, now we have been finding a lot of things that have to do with sewing, and that's probably what these are. They're just a whole bunch of sewing books and plans and stuff, because they definitely had a business, and their business was buying and selling and doing all types of stuff. They had a little bit of everything going on, kind of like us. This is a nice box right here. What we got going on here? The Super Satchel Series. Well, how do you open it? There you go. This is from I will tell you this. Remember the apron that we found from Joann's? Mm-hmm. They go for like 150 bucks online. There's a couple aprons from Joann's that go for a ton of money. I guess because they're no longer a thing. We're gonna have to move this back, I think, because she's got a lean. I lean. Feet and legs and things and stuff. Could be for like a shelving unit, maybe, possibly. Oh, you're gonna like these little baskets.
Yeah. Oh, that goes to the pegboard.
It goes to the pegboard. Nice. Little baby baskets. Oh, we got some Halloween stuff. We've actually only found one Halloween item so far, right? Found a lot of, again, if this is your first video, definitely go back and take a look at the other videos, because we have found loads of sellable items, and there's some ribbon in here.
Ooh,
so ribbon's always nice. Like, this box is not worth a whole bunch of money, because it looks like it's kind of like where they would probably decorate maybe their booth area, and for probably like holiday selling stuff for sure. This says Steelers fabric. They were big Steeler fans. It is humid today.
And the gnats are out.
The gnats love the humidity. Look how sharp this knife is. Booyah. I'm probably cutting all the Steeler fabric right now because this thing is so sharp. That's a good knife. I'm going to try to keep it as long as possible and not lose it. So, look at that. They like this one so much they taped it up twice. There it is. This is just a ton of Steeler fleece fabric, probably to make blankets and quilts and all types of stuff. I mean, that right there is like a huge,
that's like actually
embroidered. Yeah, I mean, we're saying like stuff like this is $50. Now a lot of people are saying this stuff is worth way more than that. We did just post one of the videos, so we are getting some feedback back. And the feedback says that a lot of this stuff is worth a lot of money. Shoes. Just a pair of shoes and a lock. Got a key to that lock? No, that's about it. And then a very nice little container here. They were very organized. They had, don't you do it, they had a lot of organization going on. Here's a stroller. That's a nice stroller. Strollers are expensive. This one's got like a leather embroidery on it with a, oh, it's a dog stroller.
That's what they probably had that for their
dog.
Well, obviously. What they were making for the strollers, remember?
Oh.
So like to set up at their booth, probably.
Huh.
Maybe.
Maybe. I don't know, because they had some children's stuff in there too. These are actually some nice little outdoor furniture.
Cushions?
Cushions, yeah. Check it out. fighting the bag. Get out of here. Ah. It's a nice knife. Check it out.
Those are nice.
They're real nice. This looks like 2 Steelers. Now some of these I was looking up, because I looked up a lot of Steelers stuff because we had so much of it. Look, nice little chair. I don't know if that's going to be worth a whole lot of money. And I will tell you down here where we live, a lot of people from up north, so people might like that. Could sell more Facebook Marketplace for a couple bucks. Oh my goodness, this is heavy. What is it? I'm going to guess more fabric. Look at, this is the underside to the blankets they were making.
Yep.
So this is just stacked full, and everybody says sell the fabric by the yard. We don't even know how we're gonna do this. We are got a lot. We're thinking just big bags, Facebook Marketplace, super cheap. Some stuff on Whatnot that are already tagged. So some of it we're gonna donate probably to shelters that are, like, say if it's like actual stuff that we can donate to shelters. We got so much stuff. This is so far the biggest unit we've ever done with this much sellable goods. Like, not even close to any other unit. Now the money's not gonna beat that one unit, but what we got in here? Just a whole bunch of more fabrics. Looks like this is, that's gotta be expensive fabric, because it's in a box. I think it's actually
a
runner. Better go catch it. Yeah, oh no, they got stuff down here. Hold up. They got stuff in the fabric. What is this? Looks like, what do we got going on here? Just a really nice stainless. That rose pattern I think is actually worth money. We have sold that rose pattern before.
Man, they come in their own case.
Yeah, they come in their own case. Check it out.
Pretty impressive.
This is Sutton Place. Oh, it's missing a couple. Huh. Now, are you like taking this to like somebody else's house? And like you're using your own?
I think that would be to put it away.
To put it away?
Until you have like a party.
Huh. They got a couple of them here. Check it out, yeah. That is not what I thought was going to be in there. I don't think
we've. It looked like a jewelry.
It did look like jewelry. The more I got into it, the more I thought it was going to be some jewelry. That's about it. Then you got this big thing right there.
What's that book?
It is a book on Pittsburgh. The story of the American city, with 1,000 illustrations. That's a lot of illustrations. Recipe cards. This could be what they were making. Oh my goodness, look at all these recipe cards. Here's what's cooking. Like even stuff like this is sellable. Like all these, yeah. See like that recipe card? That's a good recipe. Now these are all blank recipe cards. So you can put your recipes on them, right? Index card. Look at that, all that index card is. These were 10 cents. Look, there's a whole bunch of them.
There is.
That's pretty neat. And then you have current address cards. That is kind of, cell phones have taken those away. No, these are all empty recipe cards. It's just empty paper. Would have never thought that. People love, they say they get, at the meet and greet, I really got to hear the, like y'all's opinion of how we do things. And they really like, one, when I throw stuff around, and two, when I never put stuff back where it belongs. See, like some of these are so easy when they got these tags. So there's a couple with tags on down there. The rest of them are going to be very difficult. It's just a whole bunch more fabric. I think we've been saying, look, that's a nice bin. I think we've been saying like 25 bucks for the fleece stuff. That's how much we might sell. We might just put that whole thing on Facebook Marketplace for 20 bucks and let it go. Cleaning supplies. So you got some suds, some foam and bleach, some Windex.
What is that?
This guy right here is very heavy.
Scale.
It is a scale. Yep. Old scaly scale. Training pads for dogs.
Is that what's in there?
I'm gonna say no. Feels heavier than that. We have dishes. Who would have thought? Oh, they're nice.
Those are nice.
Little rose dishes. Homer Laughlin, USA. Which means we have not found the cups to this. Yeah, because that's the first time we've ever seen that. And usually, so far, we found the entire sets, which makes me think the cups are definitely in here. All right, we got another pair of shoes and some hangers. They're pretty nice. Mm-hmm. They're like belt hangers and tie hangers and hangers, and you can just do a lot with those. This is rattling around in here. This is what my brain sounds like in the morning when I wake up. Tupperware. That one still got food in it. That's good. What is this? Spice rack? No spices though. Oh, an egg container. That's nice. This one's not quite as heavy. Clothes for storage, clothes for storage. We also did find a lot of, what was it? Lululemons? No, not Lululemon. Look at this Who owl.
Who is that?
You think they did that? Embroidered that themselves? They were that talented. They could have definitely done that. This could be just a whole bunch of clothes to donate or sell. We'll go through it for sure. But if you look in here, it's just a ton of clothes. And clothes are so hard to go through when they're in bags. What is this? More fabric, white fabric. See, it's got these are gonna be easy by the yard. That was 11 bucks back in the day. This one was $9. They're gonna be super, super easy to sell. The rest of this stuff, I'm telling you, I keep saying it, dog toys. Used. Gotta watch out used dog toys because sometimes, now I doubt that they would have any type of diseases on them because they've been sitting in a storage locker, I don't know, but we revise not to let dogs, toys, diseases.
Yeah.
Now sometimes I'll chew on old dog toys because I don't want them to go to waste.
Oh, okay.
You know, cleans my teeth. You don't do that?
No.
What do you think I'm doing out there late at night? All right, we have some different stuff in here. We have a Johnson, England Royal Ironstone China. Check that thing out. I'm guessing it's probably going to have some sort of lid to it. Oh, starfish. There's always a starfish. Just kidding.
Good in the booth.
That would go good in the booth. Yeah, a lot of this stuff, again, is going to end up in the booth. A lot of this stuff we're going to give to my parents to sell. So always remember they do have an eBay. I don't know what that is. They do have an eBay store also.
Like a tea bag?
Could put your tea bag in there. Very possible. They do have an eBay store called Z Shore Sales. All right, now we have another. Hold on, calm it down. Look at this guy.
Oh, that's cool.
That's cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
You put your bird in there. Right? Tweety!
Or your tea bags.
Or your tea bags. Oh, we actually have one of these.
Yes, we do.
We have one sitting in our pantry. Not pantry. I don't know even what to call that area in our house. It's something. They just shoved all that in one container here. All right, so they liked tea, and they had tea for any occasion. Butterfly tea.
Those are cute.
Yeah. From Lena Lick. Huh? Not for food use. Now what's the point of it? Just kidding, not for tea. That's more like a show thing. I never understood stuff that you can't eat out of. Here's another one. Check this out. You're gonna like that. That may be for your tea bag. Yeah. Now it sounds like that's clanking together, but it's really not clanking together. Don't you worry about that. People say things clank together a lot. Oh, look at these light bulbs. Silicone candle bulbs. feel like that would catch on fire.
Yeah, I would think
Could be
so.
a fire hazard. Also, a lot of this stuff I do believe is going to be like, because it's in the air of uranium glass, we will be making sure we hit this with 2 types of UV light, the black light. See if any of this stuff glows. Big old piece of milk glass. Like in the booth, a couple bucks, $2-3, that probably sell. And people are like, you underprice your stuff. That's because we gotta get rid of it.
Yeah.
We've got to sell it. All right, there are an old box here that looks like super cool to go through. So we'll put this over here. And then we have some 2 or 3 Pyrexes down here. They're not Pyrex. These are Anchor Hawking. So that's pretty nice. They don't have lids to them though, but just old casserole dishes, you know. Put that casserole in. Take it to the potluck at the Baptist church on a Sunday afternoon.
Put your name on it.
Put your name on it now. We went over that last time. Make sure you put your name on it. All right, here we go. What do we got going on in here? That's that 1987 paper. We have a dog.
No parking.
No parking. I don't know. It just says
This is
Japan. Check that out. He's an old dog.
It's got a
Made in
chip.
Japan. Where? Oh, a little chip on his ear. Chips and salsa. Ah!
Oh my goodness.
What's that? Some sort of fish?
That's what it looks like. What are you putting in there?
I don't know. Another one made in Japan. Oh, there's like a hand or something. This looks like a kid. Ah, it is scary.
What in the world?
What in the world is that? There's another one, I think, in here. Another some sort of child.
What's it made out of?
Like ceramic.
Oh.
It's the same thing as like these, but it's just
like rubber.
It does have that rubbery look to it. I would agree. Is this a wiener dog? What are you doing in there, bud? I'll put you over there. Willow will like you. Got a other type of dog. These are from New Orleans, Japan. Some sort of cool ceramics. All right, moving on. We're gonna take a little intermission due to the bug guy getting here. Check this guy out. That's a good looking dog. I don't know about the value on these. They're definitely older ceramics, but probably only like 20 bucks in that box, I would think. I don't know, but I would think. Wow, look how much stuff we still have left. We got a lot of bags, and the bags, I think, we'll run through them fairly quickly because it is virtually impossible to look through bags on the old comforter. Huh, fur.
Fur.
Scared me to death. Is there boots? Boots, is this a...
It's a jacket.
Is that a jacket?
So it looks
Or is
like.
that...
Is it fabric?
No, I think that's fabric. No, it is a jacket. This is a very... It's from Damsel. Size small, made in New York City. Is that real fur? Can't see nothing. Where is, here we go. Is it? It is do not wash method leather gear. Leather experts. It doesn't have a tag on it to tell you what it is. If that's real leather, that's probably pretty nice. Let's get a good look at it. That looks like a New York jacket. Mm-hmm. You're walking around New York with that thing. It's just dusty in here. There's another. These are all like super heavy. What is this made out of? Oh, this jacket feels really neat.
What's on? What's that?
I think it's the fur coming off. This is like a real fur. Now it's probably ruined because this was Clearfield Furs, PA. There's a lot of holes on the inside of this. What am I looking at? Oh, they like sewed this up and stuff. That's definitely real fur. But I don't know how much it's worth. It is heavy. That jacket weighs like 20 pounds. We'll put you over here, clear feather fur. What was it called? All right, then what do we got here? Another damsel in distress. It's been in a bag. Help it. And then this one's brand spanking new. The Marlboro. Got us a Marlboro vest, sleeveless. I'm gonna go ahead and wear this thing on the Cub with cut off shorts and no shirt underneath of it. That's what I'm gonna do. All right, and then we do have just a regular hoodie here. Then I'm not seeing that it's a name brand. And then we do have another one that's pretty interesting looking. Oh, Jones, New York City. Jimmy Jones. Jimmy John's. No, but, oh my gosh, why is it so heavy? Ow, 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 ow. I'm impressed by that bag. What is this? $5, Secret Treasures. Just another, now that's an old shirt right there. These look like vintage. Yep, made in USA. Vintage penguins. And then this one kind of looks like it's old. Nope, that's the only one in there. So we'll have to definitely take a look to make sure there is no, you know, vintage shirts. The rest of this in here is just clothing, like tons and tons of clothing, which we will go through and disseminate properly. There's something in this thing. Usually there's,
Well, it's brand new.
is it brand new? Looks like it's,
Expandable pocket.
I feel like it's been used. Maybe not.
Maybe.
Oh, what are those things called?
Ricardo.
It's a
Beverly Hills.
Beverly Hills. You've been to Beverly Hills.
Have I?
No.
No.
What is in this?
I don't know.
How do you get to it? Is it up under here? Ah, another
bag.
another Ricardo. Nothing. Just a whole bunch. Made in China, Beverly Hills, Ricardos. Miscellaneous desk stuff. What do we got going on in here? This is definitely looking like
A junk drawer.
a junk drawer, yep. Sometimes there's some good stuff in a junk drawer. Ah, I thought that was gonna be full of something. If you take a gander in there, it is just a whole bunch of different, there's a pair of scissors. You always are looking for, we have 6,000 pairs of scissors in the house, and every 2 seconds, where are my scissors?
Because they disappear.
I don't know where they
why.
go. Do you treat them nicely? Do you treat them nicely? They might run away. Look at this thing. This is a cutter. That's like an old, older cutter. Look at the back of it. Made by Easton Kodak. Oh, so they probably cut film with it or something. That's pretty neat, actually. That might be worth, I don't know, maybe 20 bucks. A ton of paper in here, Post-it notes. You have some, it's got to be a sewing kit. It's got to be a sewing kit. Tacks.
That's what I was afraid of.
Are you scared of tacks?
I'm scared of them opening.
Oh no. Yeah, and then just some books and things. I'm not seeing anything in here that, it's just, most of this, Department of Corrections. Because I also found that they looked like they worked for Department of Corrections or were an investigator of some sort. I did find some stuff that would lean towards that in a box. There was only one box that said it. Calm it down. Very fragile seashells. There's always Shelly. Always. If we had a bingo card and you guys were like taking, which we might make, we can make a bingo card game for storage units. And then you would yell it at the, you know, at the screen, bingo, if you got it. And you would just know that you probably did win. Very fragile. What is very fragile? That one piece of coral we found was worth, oh, is it another piece of coral? Coral. Is it real though? The other one was real. I'm gonna guess. Yeah, that's definitely a real piece of coral. The other one was called lettuce coral. This one is cantaloupe coral. So that's cantaloupe coral. And then you have, I have no idea what this is. Then you have another piece of coral in here. All right, Coral, you be very safe. You stay in there. Probably have to put you back together. And then here, and this guy is, did you see the action on that knife?
No.
It was amazing. You have another piece of coral that's wearing a jacket. So coral wearing a coat. And then you have some sort of little box in here that is, oh, I think it just looks like coasters. Well, I thought that was going to be something a little bit different than coasters. They're sea turtle coasters. How cute. Look. Beach life.
Beach life.
Beach life. Don't know what that one is. Oh no. Seashell life. You used to live the beach life. Now you live the farming life. Out here in the country. All right. Well, coral's actually probably worth some decent money. I was really surprised how much lettuce coral is worth. And trust me, we'll make sure we put that back in a good spot. That one says jewelry on it. I don't know why I keep picking from the bottom here. Put this cutter over here. That's a neat cutter. All right, what do we got going on in here? Joanne. And like we said, they did go out of business. We did not know that. And everybody else did know that. Because when they watched the video, they were like, you know, they would definitely went out of business. What are these? They
Like
look,
some kind of dog clothes.
yeah, they do look like dog clothes. How you get in the bag? And these right here are just pegboard guys.
Yeah.
You got enough pegboard guys to... I'm not thinking they were making dog clothes. I'm thinking they were just buying them and had cool little dogs, right?
Maybe.
Possibly. That's all this is. It's just a whole bunch of dog stuff. There's some little leashes. Now, we did find greyhound stuff in here, and a greyhound ain't fitting in this. No way. Now, all the DVDs and media, books, CDs, we always just give to Dad. He goes through them, he sells what he can sell, he lots them up on the old eBoo, just a ton of movies. I'm not saying they're not new, they're not Blu-ray, they're not Yellow Ray, they're not Rays of Sunshine, they're just regular. This is very light. Polyfill, premium fiber fill. I think that's actually what's inside of here. Whatever it is, it's like, it feels like air. I open this up, it's just gonna explode out of here. Polyfill. Snow. Snow. We can make snowmen after this. What we got? Whoa, 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 calm it down. All right, we have jewelry containers and seashells. How do you open it? What is the malfunction here? All right, so we do have lots of seashells. They would go to the beach and pick up cute little seashells. We haven't seen anything where they were like making stuff with shells though, right? Like it's mostly all been fabric, so maybe this was more like of a hobby. Picking up the old shells on the beach. Oh shit! Oh,
Jeez.
they kind of fell out of there. Watch out for that.
What's that?
Where's what?
What's right here?
That's a vertebrae to a animal. Fish. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Just. Yep, that just happened. And then in here you got more shells. More shells and a napkin. So probably not a whole bunch of money, but you go to the beachwear store and you buy some shells. They are expensive. And I honestly do not think they're local shells. I've always been suspicious of that. When you went to the beachwear store, did you ever buy a hermit crab?
When I was younger.
When you were younger, you had hermit crabs? It always stunk.
I never knew what happened to it though. I don't remember it dying, but
It just got out one day?
no.
Pringles. We have found Pringles. This is that's all that's in there. There's nothing in here. Just a mega stack of Pringles. Yeah, that's interesting. And then these are empty. They would have just where you would put, I don't know what you would put in there. Some sort of glass or something, or are these potato sticks? Get out of here. Oh, Quick Oats. They had to use them for something. Crafting,
Probably some kind of
putting
craft.
stuff in them. They saved every container. We found an egg. Eggman. Look at his face. That's actually pretty nice. Smells good in here.
Oh, it does.
What's smelling? See, it's so weird because y'all can't, the one thing that you guys can't get from the storage units when we go through these is the scent. And something in here is very scenty.
Oh, it's the candles.
It's the candles. Are they new or are they used? New candles are great. If they're used, new. That's a new candle right there. They always go for 10 bucks, 5 bucks, somewhere around there. Not new. Smells pretty good though. Lilac. Do the dinosaurs eat lilac? No. Oh, how do you know? Well, we're gonna have to look at the dinosaurs' poop.
We gotta go see that new movie.
Gotta go see the new movie. What is in here? These are heavier little, I don't know. Is it a candle? No, you just put stuff in it.
They're like little cakes.
Little cakes. And then you have double burger press. All right. Not a whole bunch of value. We're actually not finding a whole bunch of value on this side of the locker. Because there was one, like, this would have been the front of the locker, I think. Possibly. Maybe. Don't know. All right, what do we got in here? Squishy and kind of feels like tin foil. Oh, it's a whole bunch of yarn and socks. Oh, every time we find socks, we found jewelry. Take a look at the socks. Not this time, just socks. But that's a whole bunch of yarn. Now again, some yarn, this is Murphy's Mart knitting yarn. And there's a whole bunch of it. All right, then you have, I think this is more yarn. Oh, that's what they were probably making. Right there. And then just a whole bunch more yarn. Yarn sells, you gotta sell it by the lot usually. And it's really important of like what it's made out of, right? Certain yarns are worth good money. A lot of yarns are not just worth some money. And more fabric, tons of fabric here. Looks like they were trying to make like maybe little pillows. But see, we have a lot of this scrapping stuff, and a lot of people say we can sell it as quilts type of thing, like quilting.
Oh, like quilt patches?
Yeah, like quilt patches. This is one of their signs that they were using for the paparazzi. And oh my goodness, this is heavy. Good grief.
What in the world is in that?
I don't know, but that thing weighs a couple of thousand pounds.
Carried that?
I think it looks like a whole bunch of paperwork, honestly. All right, we got stationery and stickers in here. What type of stationery and stickers we working with? Whole bunch of Post-it notes and old index cards again. Oh, it's just a whole bunch of paperwork. Like, yeah. All right. No wonder it's so heavy. Oh, who put that in here? Measuring thing.
Huh.
It's made of cardboard though, so it's very, like the other one we found was plastic, right? So this box says miscellaneous stuff. We like miscellaneous stuff. That's what we found all the interesting. This is, oh, it's a whole bunch of stuff to make bracelets, right? Got leather stuff in there. These are like the little things you use.
Yep.
So the crafting stuff. You have a bear. You have some tea lights over here. Party lights. They're not worth a whole bunch. You got some gloves, brand new gloves. Ton of glue sticks. Weren't you just asking for glue sticks? Well, there you go. You have 50,000 glue sticks. Glow light. What is that? Something smells in here too. Oh, I think it's just probably like a little party light. Yep. It's that. That's what actually smells good. Reminds me of a certain scent. What does that remind me of? Gosh, you know what it reminds me of? It's gonna be really weird how smells take you back.
Gushers.
Nope. It reminds me of walking into school in high school, and they must have used like a floor cleaner that smelled like that, because you'd only smell it in the morning. Ah, it makes me feel like I'm going back to high school. Ah, don't let me go back. I don't want to go back. Lanyards. Steeler lanyards, whole bunch. Steaks there. Not the kind you can eat. And then what is in this thing? We have binders full of stuff. It doesn't feel like it's full of a lot of stuff, but I can feel there's something in it. Oh, there it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You're welcome.
It's full of nothing. Huh. That's interesting. Really felt this one's heavier than that one. If that's full of nothing, then my feelers are off. Well, I have to wear gloves today because my fingernails are dirty. Because I was working on a car yesterday. Just paperwork that has nothing in it. Interesting. Huh. That was miscellaneous stuff. I will give them that. That was 100%. Lot of weight. What is it? Paparazzi.
Holy cow.
Yep. Are these damaged? Silver earrings. And this is exactly how, because me and you talked, we're going to sell these in these bags. Yellow earrings. And we'll just make sure that it is, you know, what does this say? FF sets. What does that even mean? Fantastic frilly sets. So just tons of the paparazzi jewelry. Now it still does sell. It seems like it sells very, very slowly. And they must have been doing raffles. Hold on a second. What is in this?
There's tons of rings.
These are tons of rings.
Holy cow.
And they're all different sizes. Now even like the rings, I mean, I don't even think that they go for good money, right?
I mean, you could sell them on,
Like just as huge lots, like that whole thing, like what, $5 or something? That whole thing, $5. That whole thing, I mean, there might be $100 worth of stuff here. That might be on the high end, honestly. It just doesn't sell a whole bunch. It's not very good quality stuff. But I mean, if you want something just to wear, you know, out and about, like that's actually not that bad looking, right?
Cute.
So they're smaller sizes, if that's what it is. So maybe $100 in that. I don't know. When I was looking stuff up, it was all over the place when it came to prices for this stuff. There's people on there trying to sell it but hasn't, for something that we found this much for $5,000. Looks like though people have sold them in the $300 range, somewhere around there, for a ton of stuff. We don't know until we paper. Ton of paper. Why is everything heavy today? Ever have those days where things are heavier than they should be? Clothes. And again, it's so hard to go through clothes. Just know that we are going to go through all of these. And the reason why I'm not going through all of them is because they're not like a super high end. This is LuLaRoe, and if you remember before, we found a whole bunch. Okay, all of these are going to be LuLaRoe, because that's what the tag says. So that stuff is hard selling. Hard selling, isn't it? Good donatable stuff. People don't mind. You have a dog bed here, just a dog bed, no reason to bring that back. Then you have dog stuff, you have a pillow, pink shipping envelopes. Let's take a look at these. What do we got going on? And the dog might got something on my hand. Dog stuff. They had this is, they were probably a little baby doggy. Both of our dogs drink out of bottles.
Not baby bottles.
Like little baby
Water
bottles.
bottles.
Oh, we got Polly's. Oh, they got the paparazzi logo on them. Huh. We still use them. I mean, there ain't nothing wrong with using. There's some good poly mailers. A lot of clothes. Just an abundance of clothes. Millions, thousands, millions of thousands. First thing that's light, I think it's empty. It is, we got some good looking, what is this, hung up? I think it's a dress. What am I looking at here? It is a crushed velvet purple dress from Bill Levkov. Acrylic. Acetane. There's a lot of words on here. Size 10. Alright. I'm assuming that this goes with that. Right? Another dress. That's what it looks like. It's that crushed velvet. Pretty fancy. Could be worth some decent money. I don't know. Just the amount of, like, look at these. I mean, there's nothing in them. But you could put like your rings in there. This entire bag is full of bins and it's just a whole bunch of these. And organizers and, which you love. You have, I mean, you obviously are not going to keep all of this stuff. I mean, you would have.
And I probably won't keep the ones with the stickers on top.
Because then you have to take the stickers off of it.
Yeah, because that would drive me crazy.
That would be, yeah, that'd be rough. Where you couldn't see what was inside of it.
Yeah.
So, kids' jewelry, seashells, and bracelets. Now we did find, and I did notice actually, the paparazzi kids' jewelry, they sell a little bit better. Which makes sense because you would think you don't want to have the kids have a whole bunch of expensive jewelry, and this is good looking jewelry, so they can wear, you know, whatever. Yeah, just kids jewelry that are, hey, that's actually seashells.
Yeah.
That's pretty cute right there.
That's cute.
That might be 20 bucks worth. I'm telling you, the kids jewelry, when I was looking on eBoo, was selling much faster and much better than the human size. Regular human size. Not small
Adult
humans.
size.
Adult size. Is that what normal people say? Okay, we got some trinkets in here. Then we have some, my finger's stuck to that. Got picture frames too, and there's no pictures in them. They're just new picture frames. And then we have a giraffe. Remember, they were big fans of giraffes. And then their packing, I'm telling you, was pretty impeccable. How do you get it open? Whoa! Gotta watch out for that knife. Is this just a can? It's just a candle. A burnt candle. Yep.
Oh.
Then you have a little giraffe there, and a little giraffe here. Very cute. You have some brass candle holders. That's pretty nice.
That's cool.
They're any type of those little trinket things like we're getting, they always end up on our Whatnot show. And a lot of this, again, we're going to make a game plan. We did get inundated with a whole bunch of comments and like lots, like hundreds of emails about people wanting to buy stuff. We don't know how we're going to do it yet, right?
Right, we got to figure that out.
We got to have a little powwow.
We still got to go through all this stuff again.
Yes, yep. Because what you don't see on this channel is we then go through all of this stuff again, pick everything, and figure out exactly what we're going to sell, going to keep, going to donate, going to give to my parents. So it's a lot going on there. I think this is just going to be picture frames and stuff. Yep. A lot goes on behind the scenes. Seashells. Shelly. Hey, Shelly. Especially with a unit of this size.
Yeah.
Whoa. Do not cut towards yourself. Night shells.
Whoa.
Sea anemones.
Yeah.
Clams.
Those are nice for the food.
Yeah. That's a nice shell right there.
It is nice.
You know what type of shell that is? That is the state shell of South Carolina.
What is it?
It's a
Oh, that's a cool name.
That's a cool name, yeah. It's hard to spell though.
Oh.
It's tough to spell. All right. Clothing. Just more clothing. We are probably not going through clothing anymore. Then you have another bin here. Very nice bin.
I love bins.
You love bins. We'll go through this clothing because it's in
Especially with this locker.
bins. A lot of bins. So many clothing. Just a whole bunch of clothing.
Choo-choo train.
Choo-choo train in the background, country living. We didn't have a choo-choo train at the beach.
No.
No. You just had the guys on Highway 17 with their big horns that sounded like a train.
Oh, the train horns, yeah.
Yeah, these are Lularoos.
Oh, okay.
So they might be higher end. Did Lularoo makes like a higher end brand? Because why would you hang those up?
Some of them had different tags.
Different
on
tags
them.
on it. Bin. Paparazzi. Yep, whole bunch of paparazzi. Now, the crazy thing is that we did find in this unit actual gold and platinum, and so again, we still have an additional 10 by 10 stack full of a whole bunch of stuff. So we don't know if it's going to be more personal stuff or just more like this. Now, some people were saying that the used fabric is worthless. I disagree. I think you can still get some money for used fabric.
The fabric that's been cut?
Yeah. But we do have an abundance of new stuff too.
Right.
But don't know. Baby gate? Something to hang stuff on, possibly? We'll go with that. Oh, it smells weird in here. What is that scent? There's nothing in here that would smell weird unless something's in Con Air. I think this thing looks... No. That's just old Con Air. Do you smell that? It smells like acetone mixed with dirty laundry. It's got a real weird smell-o-lator in my nose hole.
Fix it bin.
Fix it bin. What are we fixing? Just a whole bunch more. And most of this is Joanne Mariner's Cove by M. Lisa Ray. That's Rachel's stepsister. Somebody said in the comments, stop the corny jokes. Never.
Never.
Never will I stop them. And you know what I'll start doing? I'll start making jokes when I'm eating a corn dog. All right, we have a box. Some shoes. All right, some more shoes. A hat that has been smashed. It's an interesting box here. It looks like this would have been the box that they took to the show, maybe. Because there's a lot of... That's a heart. It's empty. Look at all these Sharpies.
Oh, there's stamps.
There you go.
Nice to have.
Nice to have stamps. Whole bunch of Sharpies in this thing. And I want to see what's in this box right there. I like little boxes. They're my friends. What do we got in here? Pens. Are they cross pens? No. They also have names on them. From 1984. Interesting. Some pens, I'm telling you, can actually be made of gold. Stamp. What's it say? It's a name and address. Then down here further, we have, look at, that's a Zippo? How do you do it? How does it work? Huh. We needed one of these. That's actually, we were shooting off fireworks the other night. This is how our lighters worked. They didn't. You got a wallet in here that looks, it was brand new at one point. Memo pad. It's looking a little rough. And then over on this side, you have some more paparazzi looking, like things that they were probably using for paparazzi, right? And then these, they were probably putting the necklaces on. This is definitely a box of what they were taking with them. Like little setup box.
I would agree.
I would agree. There's a chair later on, me and you can do this. This is a swing hammock chair.
Ooh.
That's pretty nice right there.
Nice.
Me and you can swing in the hammock together. Oh, ow, just hit me in the belly. Why? Why are you hitting me in the belly? We've got a whole bunch of these. They got holes in them. Is it going this way? Like that? I'm thinking yes. Possibly. I don't know. The rest are just painting stuff. These are pretty neat though, right?
I wonder if those poles that we found in that other one goes to those. Or yeah.
The poles? Mm-hmm. I don't know.
They look like the same color.
Alright. What do we got going on here? Look at this thing.
Is that a dog carrier?
It is a dog carrier, but luckily there's not a dog inside. You have paparazzi things. We'll keep those. If you buy from Whatnot and you end up getting a paparazzi poly mailer, don't judge. We had to use them. You know what I'm saying? You got some more clothing there. Looking a little rough, but we'll make sure we go through it. And there's a bag down here full of something. Ooh, I got a whiff of smelly. I got a whiff of something that stinks. What is it? It smells like bamboo. Oh, it's full of like clothing, old clothing. That's what I was smelling. Yeah. Huh. That's a paparazzi bag though. They must have made, whoa, are they still in business? Then what do we got going on in this one? Just more fabric. I mean like fabric on top of fabric on top of fabric. What does that one say?
It says bracelets, but it's definitely not bracelets.
Definitely not bracelets.
Almost looks like, hey, there's Willow.
Where's Willow?
Right there.
What is Willow doing in there? Willow, get out of there. Kind of running into the same type of stuff here. And I can't remember where this stuff was in the locker. I think this was in the front or the back. Seashells, fragile. Now listen, again, some Carls, but the Carls has got to be big Carls. While I was looking on the e-boos, can't have no little baby Carl. They're not worth a whole bunch. All right, more shells. What is this? It's a seahorse.
Aww.
Oh, seahorse. Oh, help him, he's in a container. I'm sure he lived his best life. Boom, fabric and hangers. The felt hangers, you're a big fan of those.
For the shows.
For the shows, yeah, because the stuff doesn't fall off the hangers quite as bad as those other ones. All right, we have their totes that they were carrying most likely to the show. Is that what I would say this was? So you got a whole bunch of totes there. Looks like you have some curtains, heavyweight curtains. And then you have in here, you got some tons of Sharpies. You'll make sure to see if they work because that's another thing that always escapes from you, are Sharpies. And then you have a little candle. And then this you were looking at, that is a paparazzi thing for the rings. And then you have actual like books. Life of the party. That's pretty nice. That could be you. Were you ever life of the party? I'm getting claustrophobic in here. It didn't seem like there was that much stuff behind me. Old cookbooks and recipe cards and Tupperware. Old Tupperware. They're the good ones though. They got the seals on them so it keeps stuff real fresh and clean. And this is a ton of fleeces. Now again, people were saying, hey, just donate that stuff to the local shelter for dogs or... Yeah. This goes to some sort of table, but the table was not in there. This is a mattress. What do we got going on in canvas organizer? Oh, it's more of these little canvas organizers, but they're all new. You have 3 of those. And then you have dog clothes, more bags, and another bag in here. So in all reality, it was a bag full of bags. Fragile. So we'll open that last because it says fragile. And then we have this one here. Now everything that we have seen that was in a box like this, it was actually in there. So this could be a grillet or a whatever it is.
Skillet.
Skillet, grillet. Skillet. Yep, it is. Brand spanking new. That's pretty nice.
That's nice.
Like we do pretty well with small appliances in the booth. Remember, you said, I kept saying, no, they'll sell. I think they sold to mostly locals that were watching us.
That's all right.
That's all right. They got good deals.
Yeah.
All right, the last box. Not of this locker, but of this video and of the trailer on the first load. It says China, like the country. They probably fit the whole China in here. We have a lot of stuff behind us. It is, that's just small
More
portion.
than a little.
More than a little. All right, here, here it is. Whoop, here it is. Whoop. How's it going? This is the other, that's the set. I knew we would find it. So again, we'll look it up, but it's the entire set. And usually they had the big set. It was like the 12 place setting. That's what we found so far, was all 12 place setting. Now there is this one in here too. It looks like this is the, remember we found this pattern?
Yep.
And there is more of this under here. And it's just the bowls and stuff. And I'm looking for Pyrex. I haven't seen any like really neat. All right, so yeah, it is basically, that's the lid to it. That's got some weird marks on it, really. And I think that is everything. I think the rest in here is just going to be little footballs. Yeah. Sweet and low. It looks like it's almost from a restaurant. That's pretty neat. All right, well, that's gonna go ahead and end this video, and it's all just gonna end this trailer load. We're just gonna go pick up the other trailer load tomorrow and just start it and keep going through this locker, because we're gonna have to get rid of some stuff too also, like super fast, Facebook Marketplace, huge deals we're gonna have. And we do appreciate everybody again coming out to our shows on Whatnot, also our meet and greet. Remember, we do have Flip Squad, that is our vlog down below, and also Facebook. We do appreciate everybody watching. Remember, if you're not subscribe, comment down below, like the video. You know I'll always get you on the next one. I'm pretty fired up about it. And also, Daniel is resting from the meet and greet yesterday. He had a lot of pictures taken of him. We're inside, and we did go and check the P.O. box, but this is honestly like weeks worth of stuff, right?
Yes.
That we kind of been holding, and we kind of didn't mean to hold it, just the time got away from us, so we do apologize for that. But this is the end of one of those units that we just did, the seamstress unit. We're picking the other stuff up tomorrow. So, but that unit's pretty good. It's gonna be very interesting to see what's inside of that. But first, we're gonna go ahead and start off. And this all came to our P.O. box from y'all, and we do appreciate all the gifts and the love and support. And this one comes from John Davis out of Delaware. And I'm using my trusty new knife here. That's a good looking knife. All right, this is very heavy. Costume jewelry. Check it out. So we can research what we're looking at.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, a lot of costume jewelry too.
Can be worth.
Oh, this is actually an excellent book, because we always have this question about Bakelite or Bakelite or however you say it. See that?
Oh yeah.
So you can actually look up now
Oh, that's really
what we're looking at. Very, very cool. And these are good guides, because honestly, even if you're looking on the internet, sometimes it won't show you exactly like the specific hallmarks. And then if you take a Google lens of it, a lot of times jewelry just pops up other jewelry.
Yeah.
So we do appreciate that. Flying Pig Emporium. Thank you for supporting our small business. So, oh, there's a letter on the back of it. Julian K, these books will help you big when you're an everything seller. Now that we have focused on books and media, we thought that, oh, cool. So they do a lot of books and media, and we would definitely be learning about that jewelry value beyond simple gold. And so, yeah, because there's a lot of jewelry, you know, that is also worth a ton of money. That's not gold and silver. That's actually worth more than gold and silver, honestly.
Yeah.
So we do appreciate that.
Thank you.
You so much from John and Kristen from the Flying Pig Emporium. That's a cool name. Flying Pig Emporium. We'll definitely put these over there when we're doing the jewelry stuff. This one right here is from Bridges, Patricia Bridges, out of Florida. We like Florida. It's so hot though. So hot. right?
A little hot.
It's a little hot in Florida.
It's hot here.
It's
I can
hot
only
here.
imagine how hot it is in Florida.
Florida, even hotter. What do we got? Got my little new knife here. All right, there's a note. For Kayla from Patent Art. Love your videos, happy gardening. Do you want me to open it or you want to open it?
Yeah, you can open it. It's hard to hold the camera.
I can hold the camera for you.
No, it's okay.
All
You're
right.
already on that side.
Everybody, you heard her.
Willow tree.
Oh, nice little willow trees for you. Check that one out.
Oh my goodness.
Very nice.
That is nice. What's she holding?
I think it's just a necklace. Or a piece of jewelry.
Yeah. That is so cute. Thank you.
From Pat and Art. Thank you so much. Put these down here for you on your books. Beverly from, what's M.O.? Missouri. Pretty sure it's Missouri. I used to know that as a young lad. All right, try not to cut. You have something yellow there. All right, take a look. It's a Cub Cadet. Stop it. I didn't know they made these. My husband and I watched you both. I thought your Cub Cadet was missing its decoration. My husband designed and printed this. So it's 3D printed from Beverly and Mark.
So cool.
Oh, I'm definitely attaching this to the front of the Cub Cadet today. That is going on today.
That is awesome.
See, the Cub is more showy than the old Tractor. Tractor's a good tractor, right? But it's tough. The Cub needs to be dazzled up a little bit. This is going to be perfect. I can't get it out. Yeah, 3D printed little... That is... I wonder if they 3D print, like, stuff to sell.
I don't know.
Because that is amazing looking.
That is amazing.
That is cool. Thank you so much. I'm going to put this over here and put that on the Cub Cadet today. This one came in from Amazon. So sometimes there's a letter, sometimes there's not a letter when it comes in from Amazon. It looks like some sort of shirt. Nope, there's no letter. Maybe it's wrapped up in the shirt. What are we working with? I'll be in my office. Oh yeah. Check it out. Now, you know I'm cutting the sleeves off of this, y'all. That's happening, right? Sleeves are coming off, and this I'm definitely getting on the tractor. Because when you're on the tractor, your sleeves just pop off. You know what I'm saying? It's just what happens.
Oh my goodness, that's hilarious.
So there's no letter to that, so we do appreciate whoever did that. I will definitely wear it. This is a very nice letter from Karen from PA, giving a lot of information and solid information on everything, honestly.
Cool.
Yeah. So many good glasses. That is true. I probably do need glasses. TNT Enterprises. Now, TNT Enterprises, you've been around a while. You also buy a lot of stuff from us for off our Whatnot show, so we do appreciate that. Oh, yeah.
Oh, the dog will love that.
Miko loves everything.
Oh, that's cute.
Squeaky.
Squeaky, yep.
Yeah. Miko will tear those things up in a heartbeat and they'll like it. Oh, Pup Tarts.
Oh, that's nice.
That's awesome.
Thank you. Oh,
All natural, no sugar added, little Pup Tarts. So love that. Oh, and a sweet Mustang hat.
Nice.
Definitely be wearing that thing. Actually, Mustang Week's coming up very, very soon.
Mm-hmm.
It really is. Then I think you might have a mug there, or kind of hard to see. TNT Enterprises, Tammy and Tim Scott. Just to say no thank you for what you are doing. In July, Tim and I have been reselling for 3 years. Excellent. Well, we do appreciate it and continue on reselling because it is fun.
See what the
And you can definitely make some moolah at it. Oh, this is for you. I can already tell because I see a plant. Plant person.
Pretty. Oh, thank you.
That's what you do, actually.
I do.
You just hang.
Plants.
You just hang out with your plants.
I do.
We still are looking for a greenhouse for you.
Well, I'm doing some research
Yeah.
to see if that is the option that I want to go.
Right. So if people are like, I can't believe you haven't bought her a greenhouse. She's looking. She just wants to make sure that that's the way she wants to go. Because I did
Right.
explain that you did not want to in the other channel. that you don't want to make it a business. You just want to hang out with your plants.
Yeah.
And I get it. I get it. This is from Treasure Trolls LLC. I think I opened it upside down. Very possible. There is a nice note here from Zach, aka the Treasure Trolls. Oh, check that out.
What?
Is that 3D print? Hold on a second. First off, the category because it shows ups and downs of business. And I found a place online that customizes these wall hangers for your keys. Yeah, this is definitely going in the barn, 100%.
Yeah.
For the keys over here, because we have stuff just all over the place. That is excellent. So sorry I don't have anything for Kayla. Listen, that's
Hey,
all right.
that's okay.
Don't you worry about that.
I love it.
Oh yeah, that thing is going
That is so
in here
cool.
for the keys. I'll hang this up today also.
Yeah.
For sure. Because we can hang it up there. Sweet. All right, we got a couple more. This one just says, oh, right there. This is from Ohio. Jennifer from Ohio. Oh, they're cool little teacups. Check that out.
Oh my goodness.
That's a pretty looking teacup right there, if I've ever seen one.
Beautiful.
I wonder if there's a note in here. Oh, no note. So you have two, no, they're different, I think. Yeah, they are different. You do drink a lot of tea.
I do drink a lot.
And we have a blue, no, different. That one's gray. But they're the same, I think.
yeah.
And then you
They're
have the little
different
saucers that
colors.
go with them.
Thank
That is
you.
awesome. We do appreciate it.
That is so nice.
That will probably end up in your
Oh, it will
little
definitely.
cabinet. Yeah. Hickory Hollow Designs. Cool name. Hickory Hollow Designs. Whatever this is, don't cut it because. Oh, these are the blankets.
Oh yeah. There's a blanket for Willow.
Oh, this is so cool. They're gonna love it.
Oh, it's soft.
It is.
Let's steal it. No, I'm just kidding.
I hope Willow and Miko enjoy these. Allison, check them out. We actually, you messaged us that they got them, or you were gonna send this to us. They're gonna love.
They are beautiful. I like that they're different colors too.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And honestly, Miko's more purple and Willow is more pink.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
absolutely.
solid. Thank you so much. That was again Allison.
Thank
Thank
you,
you
Allison.
so much. They're gonna love them. A lot of this, we're gonna give that to them today.
Yeah.
On the other channel is gonna be us giving the dogs everything and putting stuff up. This is from Diana from Arizona. I think she made that. Handmade. Yeah, she made that card.
Oh, that's cute.
And that's all her information right there. That's an amazing card.
Oh my goodness. That's so cool.
Hey, Julie, Caleb, Willow, Miko, and I can't forget Daniel. And we got a whole bunch of people. I just want to send you a little dinosaur. It's not Jurassic Park, but it's a stamp set that I helped design. Wow. I love my little T-Bone and T-Rex. I've included a gift card to Amazon for something for the family. Thank you so
Aw,
much.
that's so
I love
sweet.
watching the videos, keep buying storage containers, hitting up thrift stores, and finding all the goodies to make these videos. Well, thank you so much, and we do
you.
appreciate that. Just a big hug. So we do appreciate it. Thank you. This one's straight up for the dogs. This is from, I think this is Melinda and Matthew from South Dakota.
South Dakota.
And it says Willow and Miko on the package.
It does.
Where are they at? They're in the other house. We took them outside and it's just a little warm for them today. We're going to take them out later. What is that? Mighty Dynamite Dinosaur Cookies for dogs?
What?
Wait a second, the calories on it. I feel like I could eat this. No, this is definitely human consumption. Oh, then they got cool bully sticks.
Oh, no. Oh, they love
They
pig
love
ears.
pig's ears. Got some good pig's ears there. I have to think, is this for human consumption? But are they animal cookies because they're just animals? But I think that's everything, right?
Yep.
Well, we do appreciate it. This video is probably the longest video we've ever put out. It's probably well over an hour, or etching on maybe an hour and a half or something. If you made it this far, we do appreciate all the love and support across all platforms, which would be YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, everything. And we just really do appreciate it. Not necessary, but really appreciate it, and always fun to open stuff up. So we do appreciate everybody watching. I'll catch you on the next one.